say something first, or?
Oh, I mean,
no.
just
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So hello everybody. I'm Arja-Liisa Heikkilä. I'm the lead product manager for 925. I come from Finland, Salo actually. And my main responsibility with the 925 has been that I own the product specification. So everything related to the design, features, user experiences, just name it. I'm the main guy being guilty of pretty much everything. I'm really happy to be here with you today to answer all of your questions. I hope you have had a chance to walk around already, seen all the amazing demos there, but if there's still something unclear, I hope I can answer to your questions then. David.
Yeah, so hi, I'm David Fred. I'm the lead program manager for the Nokia Smart Camera. That was launched today and will be preloaded in the beautiful 925. So basically I'm representing the new Nokia imaging team in Lund, Sweden. And we have been working with this product within all our 3 imaging sites, so from the hardware team in Tampere to the application team in Espoo and also middleware in Lund. So it's a really nice project to, I'm really proud of the team. So Smart Camera is basically the, as you saw on the presentation also, that we take the features from the Smart Shoot camera, that is the change faces and remove moving objects. And now we added the fast burst capturing. We have made a better package of it, and we also introduce 3 new modes. So the best shot that creates the, automatically finds the sharpest picture. You can select a favorite. We have the action shot, that is the kind of where you can generate strobes or the motion trail. And then we have the motion focus, that is a unique feature to us that generates this motion feeling and speed feeling. It's a really, really nice feature that we're proud of. And everything there in the Nokia camera is focused on solving problems. So the problem we want to solve with this is really when you want to capture action, you don't have time to choose a mode. So you basically start the Nokia camera. You can have that as a default camera on the 925, and you press. You can capture the action. You can put the phone back in your pocket, and then when you come back home or when you have time in the bus or something, you can edit. And you can re-edit again and again and again. Find your favorites the same way as we do with Cinematograph. So it's a really, really nice feature to capture like motion. So I'm happy to answer questions, and I hope you have tried it yourself outside on a skateboard ramp. Any questions?
Okay. I think the outdoor.
Yep.
What's the difference between the 925 and the 920? When you're outside and you're looking at it, and
you mean the screen?
The screen. Yeah. What's the difference from
the
screen?
2? Yeah, in 920 there is an LCD display, and in 925 we have OLED display. This is really bright and sharp, and the new things what we have here is sunlight readability enhancement, and also new Lumia color profiles, so you can select between natural or very vivid colors. So it's really getting very bright and clear, even in bright sunlight. I hope you have visited the bright light room and experienced that by yourself. That's the key difference. OLED versus LCD, never really able to compare those, but both have good things.
Is there a reason why Smart Camera won't come to Windows 7.5?
So for this product we did a lot of work together with Microsoft and also Qualcomm. So it was a lot of it's introduced in the new Amber platform. So it's part of the new software platform that we're launching. Okay. So it was a big work that we needed to do throughout the platform to make this. So it's not possible to do, and that's why we don't release it. Right. However, Windows Phone 7 have recently released an update of the Smart Shoot app with the remove moving objects. So they have change faces and remove moving objects, and we also released the Cinematograph and Photo Beamer. So we are of course adding applications to Windows Phone 7, but this is a Windows 8, Windows Phone 8 unique app. Any other questions?
What about access to Facebook on this phone? Is it going to be limited like on the 920 like on this one? Because the blog and the projects I do are mainly on Facebook and I cannot work on the interface, which is too limited. I would like to have a normal interface of Facebook like you would have on any other computer. How about the login features?
So regarding, I can answer with this question. So the Facebook application is currently in a beta version, the new one.
Okay.
And I don't know if you tried it, but it's already available for download, and it is replicating the same design that you can find on the desktop. Or
Exactly, because this is what I prefer, to have the same like on a normal
yeah,
desktop.
it's already available. You can download it, and it's under development. It's a beta version at the moment, but it's currently at the
Okay.
So yes.
Because once you upload on the normal Lumia, you upload a photo, you're not able to edit anything, to edit the text or the features, to get that go together with the photo, you know. This will be improved.
So it's currently translating to the same design language of
Okay, cool.
the other platform.
Why would you need a shell for wireless charging compared to the 920? I thought since the back wasn't metal also, it would be possible.
Well, the reason why we selected to have wireless charging with this one is that we certainly believe very strongly in wireless charging, and also in this product we want to offer it, but we have a bit different approach to this product. Metal, including that in our portfolio, that has been the key thing in the design, and wireless charging having put in here, it would bring us too close to 920. We want to offer more choice to the consumers, because not everybody wants to have it anyway. And this is also the clever way how to offer more color to 925, because 925 comes in these three elegant subtle colors, black, white and grey, and then as the wireless charging cover is available in yellow and red as well, in addition to black and white, you can have the color in this way. So in this kind of a solution, we are combining several solutions into one, adding color and adding wireless charging. And when you are actually putting the cover on, it's only about 11 millimeters thick, so it's very comfortable, feels good in hand. So I hope and assume that quite many people who are getting this cover, they are putting it on and keeping it there all the time.
And then people like me that want to switch color, sometimes I have these yellow headphones and I want to switch to have the yellow color.
Yeah, matching color.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I really like how in the smart camera app you can choose to make it the default camera.
Yeah.
So do you see people using that as the default camera, and will there be more functionality brought in later on to help people just use that alone as the default camera?
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, for example, if you're going out hiking or something, skateboarding, in that case you know that, okay, now I want to capture like several action shots in a row, so I put this on. It's really easy to put it on default. I can show you here. So basically I just go in and I start the smart camera, I set as default camera, and then I go down in a menu where we can select the built-in camera app or the smart camera. So I do this, and then I have the hardware key goes directly to the smart camera. So I think it's more like when you know what you want to capture, then we don't want to stand in the way. So in this case, I go out hiking, I can capture a lot of smarts. You capture, and then you go home, and then you can do the editing experience, share. And then maybe if you go to somewhere there is low light, for example, or where you want to have a single frame instead, then you set the default camera, the inbuilt Microsoft camera as default, and then you're good to go. So that's more like the vision there. Now when it comes to updates, the interesting thing is that we are now saving all the originals. That also means that when we update the algorithms, we will, of course, we're not stopping here, so we will update, we will fix bugs, and we will do a lot of features, of course, in the future. In that case, you have the original, so you can go back to the old pictures and re-edit this. That's really, really nice. So in a way that just by keeping the originals, you know that you can do more.
I don't know if you can answer on this, but I'm still missing HDR functionality in the Nokia cameras, or basically on the Windows Phone cameras.
Right.
Is that maybe in the plan for the future?
So we cannot comment the future plans, but of course we are working on new stuff, but I can't comment anything except this one.
Yeah.
Is there a tap to focus on the 925 camera? Like you tap and it focuses on that subject?
Yes, you have it both in the inbuilt camera and in the Nokia Smart camera. So you can tap to focus.
Because that's not on the 920, so is that like a new feature?
Aha, you mean, okay, so in the 920, in the default, you can switch between cameras really easily, so here I have the default. In that case, you touch, it will focus and capture, right? So you have the touch to focus as well. So we have a little different approach in the Smart camera. So in that case, I tap to focus, and then I can wait for the right moment. Let's say it's a skateboarder again. I can wait, and then it instantly start capturing when I press, and it has already focused. So it's a little different approach, but here again we have optimized for action. So that's why we chose that path.
Question on behalf of Jay Montano from Nokia blog. How does low light video recording compare to say like the Lumia 920? Is it brighter, etc.?
Okay, there are some numbers which I should remember by heart, but I don't. I hope you have visited the low light room there, because there they are taking the photos in low light, and I think an image or video itself speaks more than all the words we can say here, so it's better if you visit that room then.
But all the imaging algorithms that we have added in the Amber, the improvements that we have in the Amber update, will of course come to the 920 and the 9 series. Also other phones like 820, 620, so on. So it's a big announcement in my view, like keep improving on devices that are already out there.
And I'm not sure if this question's been answered, but how come you guys chose to have just the metal band around the sides and a polycarbonate at the back instead of an all metal back?
Like Stefan Pannebecker said on the stage, we have built a few years a very strong polycarbonate, colorful polycarbonate story, and now we wanted to add metal to our portfolio. So this is a logical combination of having both of those in here. So it is a known decision, a choice we wanted to make, not to have full aluminium, but instead having still the polycarbonate there in as well.
These individual shots which you take from the smart camera, are they of full resolution or?
So we're capturing in 5 megapixel resolution, like 10 frames, and the output is already always independent on the feature you choose is always the same. The output resolution is 5 megapixel as well. So it's really good quality even in full screen on a computer, for example. So. And then on devices 720, 620, 520, in that case we will have 1 megapixel resolution in 7 frames. And it's basically because of the limitations in the platforms and as well, and also like lower file size, because those have less memory. So kind of all the features will be there, and the experience is very similar. So it's really nice.
And hey, then, if not any questions at this point, there's still one very handy feature I want to tell you about, because we haven't mentioned it anyway yet. So you may have heard or read or even written yourself that some people are having some trouble to know when the device is charging when the battery is totally flat. You know, it takes several minutes sometimes until the UI is waking up, and then you are lost. Is it charging or isn't it not? We have a solution. The start key is blinking until the UI is able to show that yes, I'm awake, I am charging. Not a big thing, but very handy. That has been a pain point for many people, so we are solving that one as well.
It's a really nice one.
It is actually,
I've had a few that have been in that similar situation. You do spend a lot of time thinking, pressing buttons. Is this working? Is it not? What's going on? So.
Yeah, I realized that with my phone, and then I got totally upset. My goodness, I want this to be fixed, and the guys, they fixed it for me. So I'm super happy. I have it.
Nice. And also the standby screen is
What do you mean? This one looks. Oh, you mean the thing where there was this big clock? There has been rumors about that kind of a feature, but like you know, we are not commenting on any rumors. We are not introducing that feature. Everybody's smiling.
There's an app for it. There's an app for it.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
On Windows Store.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, our engineers are still working. That's for sure.
They are not resting.
Right.
Okay. Anything else in your mind?
Is there any particular reason why you've decided to have the charging back cover rather than have it actually built in, or is it built in?
It's not built in. So we have here these wireless charging pads which are enabling the wireless charging. So we wanted to keep the device very sleek and slim and offer choice for consumers, because if you want to have it like this, you can have it like this. And then the cover, this is adding the wireless charging functionality and also color option. So it's a choice which we are offering to consumers. And when these are together, it's a really appealing and compelling package still. Only 11 millimeters thick, even with the cover. So it's really, really good. Anything else?
We've been asking questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.